Today we are going to be talking about abstracts. If you've ever bought or sold real estate, you're probably thinking to yourself, hey, I've heard this term before, and you definitely have. An abstract is this long legal document here that shares the house history. So any person who has owned this piece of property will be listed in here. This particular abstract dates back to 1896, when the Northern Pacific Railroad first sold this piece of property. Now, being in North Dakota and being around the railroad, the Northern Pacific has owned a lot of property in Bismarck-Mandan, and it's super cool to see it listed from each ownership over the last 150 plus years. So the reason that this abstract is important is because when you go to sell the property, the new buyer would like free and clear title, which means there are no liens or judgments against the property or a property owner. So the title company will take this abstract and they will read through the whole thing and make sure that there is no liens or judgments against that person. And what that means is if there is for any unpaid work, or it could really be a number of things, that gets taken care of prior to the transfer of ownership. Now, if you have built a new home, I would say within the last 20 to 25 years, you probably do not have an abstract anymore. You will probably have a digital copy of it, which is the title insurance. So a lot of these properties that we see that still have this super cool history book abstract are getting updated to title insurance. That way you don't have to keep track of this anymore. Because if you do receive one of these, you want to make sure that you keep it in a very safe place. We recommend keeping it in a safe or in a bank deposit box, just so that it's there when you need it, because these are pretty expensive to replace if you do not have the title insurance. So I'd love to hear if you have any questions about an abstract. Please just let me know, as I would love to answer them.